Go ahead and get those layers ready. A cold blast is on the way, bringing some freezing temperatures. Our weather team tracking several first alerts for dangerous conditions. We have live team coverage getting you and your loved ones prepared for the wintry weather. We begin with First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez.
Yeah, and brand new information. The winter weather advisory has now been expanded and extended. It now includes Fulton County, Cobb County, Douglas County, Carroll County. This is for the potential of slick spots, including ice during tomorrow morning's commute. In fact, that winter weather advisory does continue through noon tomorrow. This is primarily going to be an impact on tomorrow morning's commute. We also have a winter storm warning for the North Georgia mountains, where we could see up to 0.2 of an inch of ice. Areas in purple, that is the winter weather advisory that does include Cobb and Fulton counties now until noon tomorrow for the possibility of up to 1/10 of an inch of ice. And certainly that could cause some problems on bridges and overpasses, especially tomorrow. Right now on First Alert Radar, we are dry across the metro, but we do have some areas of a cold rain, perhaps a little bit of a mix in those highest elevations. As this moisture moves south, we're going to feel some impacts here in the metro area. We'll talk more about the timing of tonight's precipitation and what this means for tomorrow's commute. We do have a first alert for possible impacts coming up.
Thank you, Jen. So those low temperatures will create icy conditions on the roadways. Keeping you safe is our first priority. And we've got First Alert meteorologist Patrick Pete live in Cherokee with what you need to look out for when you hit the road. Patrick.
Yeah, Alan, we actually drove up to Cherokee County because at the time, this was the furthest south that winter weather advisory was located. As First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez just stated, just coming down the pipeline, that has been extended to several other counties. Here's a look at the roadways right now, and things don't look bad. We didn't expect anything to look bad. Our whole purpose for coming out here was to take a look at the conditions, tell you what we're seeing, but also tell you what we expect to come down the pipeline. Part of that includes the potential for some flurries, but also wintry precip in the form of sleet and freezing rain. And we all know that with the temperatures plummeting through the overnight as that Arctic air continues to move into the region, that is going to create some slick spots on the roads. You know what black ice is. You've heard of it. We're actually going to go and find us a location, a bridge. We're going to break down some things that we're seeing at the bridge. We're going to shoot our temperature gun at that bridge, show you what those temperatures are now, and tell you what we expect to happen later and how that could lead to some very slippery locations, especially on bridges and overpass. Reporting live in Cherokee County, meteorologist Patrick Pete, Atlanta News First.
All right, Patrick, thank you. So with temperatures plummeting across the region, the threat for busted pipes and flooding in homes is surging across metro Atlanta.
And no one wants that. Just last year, many of you reached out to us after your homes and apartment complexes flooded from some of those busted pipes. Atlanta News First reporter Patrick Quinn joining us live here in Midtown. Patrick, there are some pretty easy things people can do, though, to stay dry, right?
That's exactly right. We'll get to those in just a second. And many people here in Midtown, just at the apartment complex behind me, what was called the Icon, now called the Hue, they went through that firsthand. They know about busted pipes. And we talked with home improvement officials today, and they said if you have faucets outside, cover them. Even just wrapping a towel around it, that will help. Inside, make sure you drip your faucets. You don't need it to be running. We're not talking about breaking the bank over the night, just enough to keep it trickling through the evening hours as those temperatures continue to plummet. We don't want it to happen what happened last year. Many people are a little more hyper vigilant this year after a year ago. This was the scene for many renters across metro Atlanta. Wet floors, ruined carpets, and closed caused from burst pipes during extreme changes in temperature. Police were overwhelmed last year, stressing do not call 911. This was an insurance mess for weeks afterwards. Today, many rushed to home improvement stores, like one woman I spoke with, Myra, who grabbed a heater and pipe protectors. She's not taking any chances this year. What's the biggest concern for you?
I do not want to come home to a flood. I do not want the pipes busting in the house. And people always say, oh, but you live in the South. It gets cold here, people, and it happens every year. So stay on top of it.
Listen to Myra. Stay on top of it. We heard it many times today. They would rather pay on the front end right now than on the back end with any potential damages. I talked to Home Depot officials. They say the big three things people are grabbing right now: pipe protectors, that ice melt. You heard about that chance for some freezing temperatures in the morning. And the third thing is heaters, just like Myra, what she got. We'll continue to track the temperatures and ways that you can prepare heading into the evening hours. We're live in Midtown tonight. Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.
Patrick, thank you.